Are your kids being really annoying and you just need to get them out of the house? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you about 5 of my favorite parks to take my kids to. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Serving San Antonio. I'm Christine Johnson with Fathom Realty. Now you might have kids that are sitting at home playing video games and just don't want to leave the television. Or you could have kids that just want to get outside and do something. Either way, they need to blow off some energy. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite parks that I love to take my kids to. The first park I'm going to talk about is Hardberger Park. Now this place has 2 different sides, an east side and a west side. So on the west side, you have a playground, a picnic area, and nature trails that you can walk. And on the east side, you have the dog park, the pavilion, and a kids area for them to play in with the playground. So we go to this park a lot because it's really dog friendly. You'll see people training dogs there, and they have a really cool dog park. But every time that I've been there, I've seen another dog try to attack another dog. So beware of owners, okay? I also see a lot of kids' birthday parties there. So if you're looking for a place that you can rent out for your kids' party, this might be some place to consider. Next up is Friedrich Wilderness Park. This park is for you if you love bird watching, wildlife, and just being outdoors. But be careful because it's not really well marked. And I will say from personal experience, from the geographically challenged person, I got lost while hiking there with a friend. We walked in circles for a very long time before we finally figured our way out. So be careful and be aware of your surroundings when you do go hiking. But we did celebrate at the very end by having a margarita and celebrating our navigating skills. Brackenridge Park. Now this park is a little bit different. So it's located in downtown San Antonio, but it's got different things to do in it in terms of places to go. For example, the Doozeum. The Doozeum is a children's museum. You've got to take your kids there to experience it. They've got a little fake grocery store where your kids can go push the cart and pretend to shop. It's really cute. Highly recommend checking that place out. The other place in this park is the Whitty Museum. This is a place for maybe a little bit older children where, you know, it is a museum after all. So they have dinosaur exhibits, mini train rides, historic artifacts, Texas art, Texas wildlife dioramas. If you can tell, I haven't been there. I don't enjoy museums. I don't really like that stuff. So I'm probably the only person on the planet that really doesn't. So I still highly recommend going because my husband took my son and they had a blast, but I was not going. Now Brackenridge Park also has picnic areas, places to play sports, biking trails. So there's still other things to do, but it's just a little bit different because it's got more indoor things to do within this park, if that makes any sense. Now another park if you love to hike is Eisenhower Park. This place has 3 hiking trails and they're clearly marked so you have no excuse to get lost, and some of them are paved. So if you enjoy hiking, maybe this is the one you want to start with for a little bit easier paths. Or maybe it was just me and I don't know how to follow hiking trails at the other one. But after you're done hiking, they have a playground if your kids want to go to the playground, or if you don't want to hike, you can still bring them to the playground. They also have a very large green space that you can bring a picnic to, or just come and bring a soccer ball and kick a ball or throw a football, frisbee, whatever you want to do. So this is another great park if you want to go hiking. Okay, and last is my favorite park that I love to take the kids to. It's called Hemisfair Park in downtown San Antonio. This place is so awesome that my kids don't ever want to leave. So when I go there, I have to prepare to stay a while. And here's why. They have a giant, disgusting sand pit. And then there's water next to it. They just don't go together at a park. And then in my car. But it's inevitable. You can't keep them out of it. They're gonna touch it. They're gonna get sandy. They're gonna get dirty. So if you go, bring a change of clothes or make sure you take their shoes off. Just be prepared to have very dirty, gross children when you go home. Now, not only is this park a great place for kids, but it's beautiful. It's got really cool art things made out of little square things. What are they called? Ceramic tiles. But it's really pretty. So there's a lot to look at while you're there as well. And now inside of Hemisfair Park is Yanaguana Garden. You probably won't really know the difference because it's all in one big area. But Yanaguana Garden, which is really fun to say, has these rope courses that the kids can climb. It has really cool little swings that they can get on. It's a great place for the kids to burn some energy. And on top of all this, Around this park are little shops that you can go into. You can get some food. There's actually a restaurant on the corner that's called Dough, and it's like a little fancier type of pizza place. So if you like pizza, check it out. I will say it's not really kid friendly, but it does back up to the park. So if you want to sit outside and your kids play in the dreaded sand pit, you could do that as well. So there is definitely an option to eat while your kids play and you can still see them. And fun fact, Hemisfair Park was built in 1968 on the 250th anniversary of the city. So those are my top 5 parks that I like to bring my family to, my kids really enjoy, and I wanted to share them with you. So if you have any other suggestions of parks maybe that I missed, that I need to check out, let me know. If you have any other questions about the parks here in San Antonio or anything around the San Antonio area, you know how to reach me. Call, text, or email. Thanks for watching another episode of Serving San Antonio. I'm Christine Johnson with Fathom Realty. I'll see you next time.